So, in the latest chapter of the Tory graph making things up, thanks to the strange musings of Victoria Ward, our dashing yet slightly dull prince supposedly picked up the phone to wish his dear old pa, King Charles, a happy 75th birthday. Now, this might just be the media's attempt to spice up an otherwise slow Wednesday, but let's play along with this fairy tale. So there's Harry probably Googling how to dial the UK from California, gearing up for this epoch making call. Rumor has it he even remembered his father's birthday without a reminder from Meghan. And well, it's not that Meghan knows everything about the royal family, of course, but meanwhile, King Charles, ever the embodiment of regal composure and grace, supposedly received this call with the surprise of someone finding drywall at Buckingham Palace. Can you imagine that? You can almost picture him, eyebrows raised, whispering to Camilla, "Guess who remember my birthday?" The plot thickens, with Prince Archie and Princess Lily reportedly sending a video singing happy birthday. Well, the chances of this video existing are about as high as finding a positive comment on Twitter, but let's indulge in this whimsical narrative as if we were in some kind of royal Wes Anderson movie. But most people with at least half a brain are not buying this story of familiar reconciliation. The king, on the other hand, celebrated his birthday with the stoicism of a man who has seen enough drama to last a lifetime, likely musing over the state of the realm rather than dwelling on fictitious phone calls. These rumors might be running wild because Netflix The Crown is dropping its latest season, timing its release with the precision of a royal butler. It's almost as if the media, in a desperate bid to stay relevant, is weaving these narratives together, blending fact and fiction like a bartender mixing a shaken, not stirred martini. Oh, well, Prince Harry, meanwhile, seems to be auditioning for the role of the prodigal son, yearning for a family reunion that's broadcasted more widely than the Invictus Games, which I will be talking about later. He's like the lead character in a soap opera who, after revealing all his family's secrets, still expects a hearty welcome at the next Frogmore barbecue. But let's try to put this in perspective. Let's imagine for a moment that this conversation actually took place. And that's why we are here tonight, to rehearse that hypothetical transcript, as released by Archewell itself, of course. It will go like this. "Oh, Pa, good to see you, old chap. I hope you enjoyed your castle while I'm here in my humble Montecito mansion." "Harry, my darling boy, why are you sitting on a golden toilet?" "Oh, just something Megan thought would add a bit of flair to the bathroom. Anyway, meet the kids." And Harry's children, who would look about 10 years older than they should be for some reason nobody can explain, they joined the video call. "Goodness, Harry, your children seem to have aged quite a bit since our last call." Then again, this is according to the Archewell records, I must remind you. Archie says, "Indeed, grandfather, we've been taking online courses in advanced quantum physics and discussing the future of the monarchy." And Lily adds, "And I've already written a dissertation on the inefficiencies of the crown jewels management." Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. Meghan, of course, is in the kitchen baking cookies. "Harry, darling, would you like some freshly baked scones for tea?" And Harry whispers to his dad, "Dad, she's going that traditional housewife thing again. Can't stop her." Well, my darling boy, it's quite impressive, Harry. It's like you're living in a time warp. Archie and Lily, meanwhile, can be heard having a highbrow exchange in the background. Archie says, Father, do you believe in the relevance of hereditary monarchy in today's society? But Lily talks directly to Charles. And what are your thoughts on the climate crisis, grandfather? And the king, baffled, only says, I just wanted to chat, not have a royal debate. And, well, we cut to Meghan, who is now vacuuming living room number 6. Harry, dear, don't forget to take out the trash before dinner. And, my dear. Well, Harry, it seems you've created quite a spectacle overseas. Indeed, Pa, just trying to keep things interesting. Cheers. And the video call ends, leaving King Charles wondering what the F did he just say. But of course, recollections may vary. But in reality, this call never happened. But you already knew that, right? You are here just for the silly memes and my bad British accent, don't you? And allegedly, the Ginger Winger had every intention of phoning their all that, but alas, intentions aren't quite the same as actions, are they? And picture this. Harry, sitting in his Californian palace, suddenly remembers that it's his father's birthday. He bravely faces the daunting task of calculating time zones, only to realize, oops, the king's schedule was as packed as a New York sidewalk when William is around. And over at Buckingham Palace, sources say the story of the birthday call was as uncanny as the fact that cheese rolling competitions exist. And by the way, a big hello to my rogues from Gloucester. And the king, busy with the noble task of launching a project to combat food poverty, had no time for phantom phone calls. And the evening wasn't any less hectic with a swanky private party at Clarence House where the royal who's who gathered to toast to Charles' 75 years of regal splendor. But rumor has it, every time Harry's name flashes on the king's phone, Charles treats it like a game of hot potato. No call, thank you. Not only he says sorry, he might have said, but the stoicism of the man who's seen more drama than a Shakespearean play. Buckingham Palace, obviously keeping it classy, opted not to comment on this telephonic turmoil. But meanwhile, Prince Harry seems to be collecting missed opportunities like their limited edition stamps. Remember the time he wanted to crash at Windsor Castle last minute? Royal aides, diaries on hand, had to say, sorry, Harry, no room at the inn. And let's not forget the court appearances earlier this year. And when Harry reportedly hoped for a family reunion, only to find out that the king was, as usual, busier than a Londoner, dodging tourists and politely avoiding eye contact. And in the end, the Harry and Charles communication conundrum continues with more missed calls than a telemarketer during EastEnders time. One can only wonder if the next chapter will involve, I don't know, a WhatsApp message in the Windsor group chat.